let me express
I fancy you.
my thanks and joy to be a part of the Occupied family today. We marched across America, Occupy, Wall Street, Occupy, Chicago, Philadelphia, Phoenix, Cincinnati, Detroit, around the nation. We watched South Africa, apartheid, come down. We watched Occupy fight. Just last week, marching for economic justice, stopping at the banks and commodities exchange. Occupy is a global spirit that is now sweeping the nation and the world, fighting for justice for all of God's children.
Yes.
I've been blessed to come to Britain, to London a number of times across the years. Here we march together with Archbishop Huddleston and Oliver Tambo to Trafalgar Square to say free South Africa, to end that heinous system. We marched together in Hyde Park to say don't go into Iraq. We lost lives and money and lost our moral standing in the world. Today we come in that same struggle to make the world more secure.
Yes.
As we seek to define Occupy in a certain way, Occupy is a spirit whose time has come. From New York to San Francisco and the world, here to in London, Occupy is addressing the gaps of inequality, unfairness, and corruption. Occupiers are the canaries in the mine, warning us of the dangers. Too few have too much, too many have too little, too much poverty, too much wanting in lands of plenty, and too many costly wars. Occupier. Jesus was an occupier, born under a death warrant, a Jew by religion in the lineage of the prophets, born in poverty, born under Roman occupation. Upon the threat of his life, Mary and Joseph took him to Egypt as an immigrant, as a refugee.
Yes.
He represented hope for the oppressed and served the poor.
Yes.
He challenged the prevailing ethos of power in Rome. Gandhi was an occupier. He marched the sea protesting colonialism. Dr. King was an occupier. Mandela an occupier. They are all exalted as martyrs now, but rejected as occupiers, as protesters, as radicals, called terrorists by governments. The occupiers' cause is a just cause, a moral cause. They should not be dismissed, but heard. Listen to their message. Tuition costs are soaring, and so people occupy. Student loan debt in America greater than credit card debt, and so students occupy. Too many people homeless. Too many families facing home foreclosure. Too many people jobless. Too many killed while in the custody of the police, and so people occupy. Banks got bailed out. People got left out. Protests are criminalized, but not a single bank has gone to jail for their crimes of corruption and greed that drove the global economy on the brink of collapse.
Yes.
The church must be merciful.
Yes.
Jesus occupied the temple and chased out the robbers and the thieves and reclaimed the holiness of the church.
Yes.
The message of Christmas is the poor person's holy day, not Santa Claus's shopping day. In the lineage of holiness, it's our moral mission to wipe out malnutrition, not the malnourished, to wipe out poverty, not the impoverished. Father, we occupy health care for all, drinkable water for all.
Yes.
Invest in research to stop AIDS now. Jobs and income for all.
Yes.
Feed the hungry. Clothe the naked, set the captives free. They'll make a merry Christ Mass, a merry one for all of us. Father, we occupy because there have been 338 deaths of persons in police custody in this country since 1998. And not one conviction. 6 in 2011 alone. Because there are 44,000 homeless in England, Why do we occupy? On the streets, black people are subjected to an excess of 145,000 stop and searches in 2008.
Yes.
Black people constitute less than 3% of the population, yet made up 15% of people stopped by police. And so we occupy. Police have the power to stop and search. Section 6 of the Criminal Justice and Public Order Act is used 26 times more often against black people and 6 times more frequently against Asian people than against white people. We want justice and fairness. And so we occupy. Black people are stopped and searched by the police in public places 7 times more frequently than you would expect from the number of the population.
Yes.
And so we occupy. Today we march to make the world better, to make the world more secure.
Yes.
Too much poverty, too much violence. We must go another way. Today we lift up our spirits. Occupy is a spirit that goes in search of inequality gaps. And where there are people who cannot get health care, we occupy.
Yes.
When people have homes violated by bank foreclosure schemes, we occupy.
Yes.
Children want to get a good education and can't afford one, we occupy.
Yes.
To end the unnecessary wars, we occupy.
Yes.
So today we stand together, multiracial coalition, red, yellow, brown, black, and white.
Green.
We're all precious in God's sight. Everybody's somebody. When we march non-violently, non-violence matters.
Yes.
Violence only spreads a disease. Enough violence. Stop the violence and choose another way.
Yes.
Better we have non-violent resistance than we have non-violent acquiescence. And so we march. There's something powerful about this demonstration here at St. Paul.
Yes.
You represent Jesus standing outside the temple. Across the temple, he said, here's a woman, the widow with the mite. She's giving her all, but people in high places are not paying their fair share. We stand today to fight for a one big tent world. We see each other through a door and not through a keyhole. Everybody matters. Say everybody matters. Everybody matters. We want education for our children. We want a place for people to sleep at night. Wipe out malnutrition. Don't wipe out the malnourished. We stand together for a fair distribution of resources. This land is our land. This world is our world. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. There is enough air for all of us to breathe. Let it be clean air. Enough water for all of us to drink. Let it be drinkable water. Enough science to wipe out AIDS, to wipe out cancer. Use our science to wipe out diseases, not build killer weapons. Use our power to rebuild destroyed homes. Use this power to make us better and never bitter. Let nothing break your spirit. We have never lost a battle that we fought and never won a battle unless we fought. We fought to end slavery. We prevailed. We fought for women to have the right to vote. We prevailed. We fought for workers to have the right to organize. We prevailed. We fought for children to have access to public education. We prevailed. We fought to end Nazism. We prevailed. We fought against fascism. We prevailed. We marched to free Mandela. We prevailed. When we fight back, we win. Let nobody break your spirit. It's cold in the winter. It's warm in the summer. Yet we march on. We keep our hope alive. Surely this is the Mass of Christ This is a holy day for the poor. The day when the world says no to starvation. The world says no to poverty. The world says no to ignorance. The world says no to illiteracy and disease. So stand tall, fight back, stand up with your morals, non-violence, discipline, focus, keep hope alive, keep hope alive, keep hope alive. Love you. Occupy London, let me hear you scream. Occupy New York, let me hear you scream. Chicago, let me hear you scream. South Africa, San Francisco, the whole world, say the whole world. Where's justice? Now, the whole world. Where's peace? Now, the whole world. Where's to educate the children? Now, the whole world wants to live together. Now, love together, stand together, have joy together. This world is our world. Say joy to the world. Joy to the world. Joy to the world. Occupation has come. Joy to the world. Love you.
We're going to do some questions from the press right here.